Hey guys, Pick a Card here, and today I'm going to be showing you a really cool card trick. And I thought this one was really cool. I did not make this one up. I found this one also on YouTube, but this one kind of has been floating on around YouTube for a little while now. So I'm just going to show you how the trick goes. So you ask anyone to pick a card, and it can be any card they want. And say they pick this one. And it's the Queen of Hearts. Now, for this video, you're going to need a duplicate of the card. But unfortunately, I don't have a duplicate of this exact card, so let's pretend that this is the Queen of Diamonds. So, say they pick the Queen of Diamonds, and you're going to say, okay, so now you're going to take this card, and you are going to rip it. And you're just going to keep asking them to rip the card, or you're going to be ripping the card actually, right in front of them. And you're going to say, okay, I fuck all these pieces now, and then you're just going to take a random piece and say, okay, so you hold on to this one, and you give them this piece of the card, and you can just put all the rest over here, or you can just put them aside. You can put it wherever you want. And then you're going to take an orange. You can show them, it's a regular orange, nothing wrong with it. And you're just going to it already fell out. You're just going to take out this little piece right here. Top part. This is a clementine. It's really small. It's not an orange. And I'm going to cut all around it. Until you get to the other side. When you open it up, there's a card inside. You're going to pull the card out. You're going to open it up. And it's the Queen of Diamonds. But that's not it. You take the piece that you gave them before, and it'll be a perfect fit. Like that. Okay guys, so how you do this trick, it's pretty simple actually. You're going to get two of the same cards. You're going to need a duplicate. And I don't have two decks at the moment. I probably have one laying around downstairs, but I don't want to go get it. So we're just going to use 9 of diamonds and 9 of hearts and pretend that they're both diamonds. But in your real trick, you're going to use both diamonds or both hearts, or actually anything you can use. But as long as they're the same exact card, this will work perfectly. So you're going to take, this requires a setup. And the setup is, you're going to take a clementine or an orange or a lemon. Lemon works best. It just gets the best reactions for whatever reason. And you're going to get the top piece out. This one didn't really have a top piece. And some of them come without top pieces, so those are better usually. And puncture a tiny little hole. You don't have to use a knife, but I'm using a knife. And you're going to make a little slot like that, so it's not very noticeable. I know this part's noticeable over here, but that was a little rip. I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, you can't even see it on here. There's a big slot. You see that? It's not even that noticeable. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the card and rip it any way you like before the trick comes. Like that. That's a pretty random rip. And you're going to hold on to this. Do not lose this. Put that over here. And you're going to take this exact card. You're going to roll it up as tight as you possibly can. Okay, so once you have your card as small as you can possibly get it, stick it, oh wait, before you do that, you're going to need to get like a pencil or something and stab it and just make like a decently sized hole, but not incredibly noticeable for when you open the orange. and put the card in the orange, and you're just going to kind of want to like massage the sides until it'll kind of just go back to its original form, and it'll be not very noticeable if you just don't show anyone, like, look at this. Like, if you leave it like that, it's going to be pretty good. And so from there, you can glue the top piece on, but I don't have any glue. So okay, guys, so now you're going to give someone the orange, or you don't have to give someone the orange. You can just set it aside. It's just the trick goes it's a lot cooler if you ask someone to be in on the trick and then ask them for their orange. It'll just blow your minds. And so you're gonna get your duplicate of the card, and you can do any force trick for this. You're gonna have to look up a video on force cards, forcing someone their card. Or I'm gonna make a video on that if this gets 20 likes. We'll make a forcing card video. And so, say they pick, you're gonna force them to get this card, and once you get them to get the right card, you're going to then ask them, and you're gonna tell them that you're gonna rip it up. Okay, so once they pick the card, you're going to have the piece that you ripped off from the card inside the clementine or orange or lemon inside the palm of your hands without them noticing. You're going to look like this. It's not going to be noticeable at all. It's just going to be like palm. You're going to palm it. And so what you're going to be doing is you're just going to take their card and rip it into not the smallest pieces, but pieces that size. So like twice that way, and then once this way. So like that. And then so they're roughly the same size. Okay, so now you're going to take all the cards that you ripped up and put them on top of the one that you had in the clementine, orange, or lemon. And you're going to take the one at the bottom of your hand that you used and you took out of clementine, and you're going to say, okay, hold on to this, and just let them hold on to that. You can put the rest aside. And then you're going to ask your bud for an orange, or you can get it yourself. It just looks a lot cooler, like I said before. And you're going to say, okay, so now you have this piece here, and and a good way of making this disappear, it looks a lot cooler if you make it disappear. You can burn it with fire, or do some vanishing tricks that you can look up. I like fire, it just looks a lot cooler. And then you're going to cut open the orange. Like this, and then you're going to go all the way around. Do it slowly, so it gives it that greater effect. And then once you're all the way around, you're going to have this line. And then you're going to rip it open. And you're going to say, look at that. And you want to make sure that they don't think that you're like putting it in there right at the second. And you're going to slowly pull the card out, and you're going to say, open that up. And you're going to let them open up the card. And what they're going to see is the card that they just saw you rip up. And you're going to say, but wait, remember that piece that we didn't burn or that didn't vanish? And you're going to put it there. It's going to blow their minds when they see that. And then after that, you can eat the orange. It's very good. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this magic trick. Drop a like if you want to see more, or if you thought this trick was cool. And you can do this to your friends, family, anyone. It surprises everyone, especially when you put this piece on the card. And so yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Drop a like down below. Say something nice in the comment section, and see you.